working on the staff of the campus Y from 1966 to 1972. Initially, at the beginning of the workers' strike, we were trying to find out what was going on and get a picture of the situation. So I took it upon myself to get acquainted with the workers, particularly Barry Smith, and then some of the members of the Black student movement, and of course, the students of the Campus Y were so much involved. I remember putting together a flyer that went into some of the grievances, like one worker who had never gotten a Sunday off in all the years that he had worked there, and I think there was another incident where someone was badly burned.
Sunday, March 2nd. The Pine Room workers went on strike last Sunday, and they were followed by all but 5 of the other cafeteria workers on Monday. Bill Coates and I each bought chicken and French fries, which the women on strike cooked up Tuesday afternoon. About 200 eat there every night. The whole Y has been at work. Norm, raising money, and working behind the scenes. Jean, compiling a list of workers' grievances and putting out a daily strike bulletin. And Tom, Bill Lee, and I, picketing, printing posters, and writing statements.
The workers' strike really was the most frightening event, I think, during all of the upheaval. We were in Dorothy's office, a group of us, and somebody pointed out, "Here come the troops," the National Guard. From the window there, you could see that they were coming through the parking lot right across from the Y. And that was frightening. And their war bonnets and guns, and we thought, this is enough to scare students, to put this campus up in smoke. We went around to stand in front of the South Building to make sure that these guys were behaving.
We were picketing outside of Lenore when they moved in. State patrolmen shifted positions at both ends of Lenore, and students and faculty began to form picket lines at either end. The police formed solid aisles through which one had to file to get into Lenore, and probably 600 pickets were plotting circles at either end. Chief Beaumont joked with the picketers and tried to calm the policemen, who looked human, even under their riot helmets and behind their clubs, with gas masks hanging uneasily on their backs. I think it shook up a lot of people to see guns on campus. But even then, I think there was a level of, professionalism or what. But they were as unprovocative as a bunch of people carrying a whole bunch of guns could be. I think in some ways it was more unnerving for the faculty to think that there were state troopers with guns on campus than it was for the students. The cafeteria strike was in the year before Vietnam.